Ollie! Ollie, the pub's about to open.
Welcome to Livewire, pub.
We'll be your host for the evening. I'm the head barman, Evan, and this is my right-hand man, Ollie.
Yeah. What Evan failed to mention is that sadly, due to the incompetence of some members of staff, the pub will be closing down at the end of this evening.
Really? Some members of staff, and you point at me when you say that.
Well, it had to be someone, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not the one with booze on my breath.
You know, when in Rome.
All right. Well, we've got an incredible show for you, and if we're lucky, you never know. Maybe we can get enough money to keep this place open. So, what's on the menu, Ollie?
You're really funny. First up, we sent our head chef Sasha to Mr. Wolf's in Bristol to interview the Easy Peelers and Common Molly. Why is she so common? Find out later. Also, we have some fantastic sketch comedy from our waiting staff, Esther Atkins and Shauna Monks. Is she a man of God? Find out later. We found some Circa Media performers rummaging through our bins. When we asked what they were doing, they burst into song and dance. Was it good? Good is a subjective construct. Free will is debatable. What is the point of art in our modern patriarchal capitalist society? Find out later. Finally, we have an open mic night. Enjoy! So as you've seen, we've got an amazingly talented lineup. So let's crack on with our first act of the evening, Evan Laidler.
Tell me, why are humans the ones on earth to revel in its wisdom, design and mirth? If God's will is your answer, tell me, why do kids have cancer? You're a hypocritical cult. For LGBTQ+, you're filled with rage. But hey, I guess it's okay if they're underage. And for trans, you all go mental, though your God is transcendental. You're a hypocritical cult. And if you say that since then God has changed his view, then tell me, when exactly did he speak to you? Love thy neighbour as yourself, that's God's views. Inquisition, crusades, abortion, Jews. Do not murder is a fable. When Cain was fairly able, you're a hypocritical cult. And if you're still sure Christianity behaves, then just remember you backed Hitler and sold slaves. Proverbs 26:4, don't answer a fool. Proverbs 26:5, answer a fool. What? You're a hypocritical cult. You're opposed to peace and taxing. You could do with school and vaxing. You're a hypocritical, double standard, vain, self-centered cult. Thank you.
Well, that happened.
That it did, Ollie. Now, let's head over to head chef Sasha, who's at Mr. Wolf's music show in Bristol.
Why don't you say she's cooking something up?
It's so forced.
3, 2, 1.
We are the Easy Peelers.
And give me some. Well, I write most of the tunes. I think I've got quite like a wide range. I was raised on like all the 80s stuff, like the Smiths and the Cure and everything. Troy loves the Smiths, I think most of us do. And Jack loves his 80s stuff too. But then I also like Fleetwood Mac. And like, I don't know if anyone's heard of Beth Hart, but that's a big like songwriting inspiration for me.
Table, yes, no, thank you, and please. I'll be fighting for me terminally. Maybe they'll stop growing.
We've got another single coming out. We just released one, Sue de Creme. is on Spotify and a bunch of other stuff, yes. And we've got a video coming out for that in the next week or two, hopefully. And then our single Bathtub, which you will hear tonight, should be coming out in the next few weeks. Yeah, and then we're hoping that by the time summer comes around, we'll have a little EP on the go. Maybe play some festivals. We normally play like Bath and West. We like it there.
Ring me when you wake from your fever dream, or I'll ring you when I wake up. Ring me when you're running out of pseudo cream, or I'll ring you when I wake up.
We are on Instagram. I think it's the.easypeelers. Me and Troy run it. And then we're also on Facebook.
Dream Pseudocrem on Spotify
yes.
and all major streaming
Listen
platforms.
to Pseudocrem and Bathtub, which will be out soon. And the video, which should be pretty good. We spent ages making it and it was a lot of fun to make.
Ring me when you wake up from your fever dream, or I'll ring you when I wake up.
I know, Pseudocrem was a bit of a... It's like one of the slightly slow ones. It's quite swung. It's a little like jazzy. The main inspiration for a lot of my lyrics is just like living as a young person in current times, sort of. It's like about bad times, but how we're like all united as a generation together to like face it. So yeah.
Not deep at all. It's just,
No, definitely not deep.
it's
Very
just a song about
lighthearted.
Pseudocrem.
Matilda knows her mind.
I would say I'm inspired by a lot of like female artists. Like this is a new band called Honey Glaze that I really like at the moment. And we say we sound a bit like cigarettes after sex, kind of that kind of vibe.
One didn't feel low before, now she walks through every door. Oh, Matilda.
Well, we're hoping to release a single soon once we record it. And we're hoping to we've got a gig at Moles in April and hopefully some more in the summer as well.
Summer Ball.
Yeah, Summer Ball.
Yes.
Well, we are playing at the Summer Ball,
Yes.
so that'll be fun.
Want to see you, be near you.
Common Molly Band on Instagram. Facebook, it's Common Molly. On SoundCloud, it's Common Molly. And on YouTube, it's Common Molly, I think. Sorry, what was that again? I think it's Common.
We looked up fish, different fishes,
Type of
different types of
fishes.
fish.
Common
And
Molly's
that was
type of
one the ones,
fish.
yeah, it
Because
is.
I quite like the wolf Alice,
Yeah.
kind of having a name and a something
And an
else.
animal.
And an animal, yeah.
So that's what
And an Common Molly thing, yeah. So that's exciting.
it's a fish.
And a fish, yeah.
Far away, all we could do was get the train on Matilda.
Oh, Meadow, that's so sweet. This is actually the best birthday ever. You know, sometimes I feel like you don't really listen to me or want to get to know me, but today I actually feel heard.
Hold that thought. I've got a present for you. Ta-da! Some beautiful flowers for my beautiful friend.
Oh, Meadow, that's a lovely thought, but I have very severe hay fever and I think I'm gonna die.
No, it's okay. I've got something for that.
No, don't burn that. The smoke will set my asthma up.
Happy birthday! Thank you, Meadow. Oh, God, you're so ungrateful.
So, Evan, do you have any allergies?
You!
Cheers. Well, we will have more of Esther and Shauna in a second, but now let's watch the fantastic, the amazing Circa Media.
Alright, which I'm not going to bore you with the details, it's so simple.
Ooh. What's wrong? I just got a paper cut. It stings a bit though.
Here, let me see. Wait a minute. I can use my crystals to heal your hand.
I don't think that's how crystals work.
Hold out your hand.
Are they salt crystals? Ow! Holy shit! I have never felt pain like that before.
A thank you would have been nice. Oh, God, you're so ungrateful.
Now that was...
Now, before you go making another terrible allergy joke, surprisingly, we've had someone sign up for our open mic. Look what the cat dragged in, a familiar face. Please welcome onto the stage, Bobby from Common Molly.
Hasn't even been a week since I let him weep for me. I love how you speak. Your soft voice gives me heat. Spoke to Hannah and she told me. Spoke to Hannah and she told me I shouldn't be trusted with my own phone. If I saw you on the street, I would smile with soft deceit. I never loved how we'd meet, only left me feeling incomplete. Spoke to Hannah and she told me. Spoke to Hannah and she told me I need some more grown-up clothes. I feel you on the other side of the phone, and I hoped he would never be cold to me. Hannah told me I've been wasting my time on soft voices that comfort my life. Of your life broke down into one goodbye. I didn't even cry, didn't even feel inspired. Spoke to Hannah and she told me. Spoke to Hannah and she told me I should have done this months ago. I feel you on the other side of the phone, and I hoped he would never be cold to me. Well, Hannah told me I've been wasting my time on soft voices that comfort my life. And I hoped he would never be cold to me. Well, Hannah told me I've been wasting my time on soft voices that comfort my life.
This headache will not go.
Oh, babes. Hang on, I've got just the thing.
Meadow, I do not want any more of your salt.
Crystals. I'm not using my crystals this time, but I have something better. Essential oil.
Meadow, I really don't want it.
Close your eyes.
No. Oh, what is in this?
Oh, I don't know. Some oil, some peanuts. It was peanut oil.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Really? Because it sounds like you're allergic to being a good friend. Oh, God, you're so ungrateful.
Now for our next act. One of my most dearest friends and colleagues. one of the funniest talents alive today, a man I'm proud to call one of my closest friends. Sadly couldn't be here this evening. Here's Ollie Young.
Cheers, mate. That's really kind. Okay, now take two, guys. Remember what you were told over the comms. Even if it's not funny, just laugh anyway. Okay? If you want to know the most demoralising thing to hear, is when you film the stand-up section and afterwards you hear over the comms, can you tell them that even if it's not funny, just to laugh anyway? And tell him to do it again. But no, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for coming. We've got a booming crowd of 6 people, which is great. No, I'm going to tell you a story today again. And so at the start of this year, me and my girlfriend wanted to get a PEX. You know, we needed an excuse to stay together. And we looked into it and we thought we get like, you know, like a cage pet, something easy, something low maintenance. But I don't want something lame like a hamster. I want something cool. So let's get like a bearded dragon, because dragons are fucking cool, aren't they, Kane? Yeah. Yeah, you look like you like dragons.
The set's already dragging on.
Excuse me?
The set's already dragging on.
The set's already dragging on? Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. Sticks his floral shirt on and suddenly his balls fucking grow. That's good. But no, cheers, Keen. That's good. That's kind of you. Fucking dickhead. But no. So we thought we'd get a bearded dragon. I looked into it and I thought, you know, I've read The Hobbit. I know what dragons are like. You know, they breathe fire. Great. Help with cooking. Hoard gold. Fantastic. Help with the rent. I know at least one point in that book, they make short work of a dwarven army, which may surprise you, but it's a big issue in my life. So I looked into it and it turns out dragons don't do any of that. Bearded dragons, sorry. Not actual dragons, because they do. But bearded dragons don't do any of that. They pillage villages as well, so don't support dragons if you can. That's my message for today. If you see a dragon, report it. And if you see Keen, report him. But no, I looked into it and it turns out they don't do any of those things. And I found out that I thought, you know, not a bearded dragon then. I also found out bearded dragons can get depressed. I thought, what the fuck do you think I've bought you for? It's not to cure your depression, is it? I don't want to come home from a hard day of university and sit down, look my bearded dragon in the eye and go, God, life's shit, innit? And have him say back, yeah, tell me about it. One day, you're on a nice hot rock in the sun. The next day, some prick's telling you to breathe fire on a dwarf. What am I supposed to do? You can't catch a break. Thanks, guys. And as you can tell, not only did that not go amazingly, but the 6 people in this room do not know how to take direction. So thank you very much.
That was the greatest and funniest thing that I've ever seen. You truly are the future of UK comedy.
Are you sure? Thanks, man.
Oh no, I was sending a voice note to Esther. You were shit. Speaking of, now we have the conclusion to our epic 4-part series.
What do you mean you don't want to be friends anymore?
It just feels like a bit of a one-sided relationship. Also, you have nearly killed me multiple times.
No, wait, Jenny, please, I can fix this. Let's just see what the cards have to say, the tarot cards.
Can you stop with that? You don't know how to do tarot. You don't understand essential oils or crystals or any of that.
Oh yeah? Well then explain this. See, the cards want us to be together.
This is just an Uno card that you've wrote. Please don't leave me, Jenny, on.
Okay, fine. If you don't want to be friends anymore, I guess I should give you your EpiPens back.
Have you been keeping these from me the whole time?
Yeah, and now I'm giving them back to you. Oh, God, you're so ungrateful.
Finally, we don't have to see them anymore.
They work here.
We're closing.
Yeah, why do you think we're closing?
I don't know. Maybe because the higher-ups of the pub keep sending out chefs and waiting staff to interview bands and make sketch comedy.
Well, when in Rome...
That doesn't make sense.
Ever since I've met you, my life has genuinely gotten worse. I despise you with every morsel of my being. You pathetic, sweaty little Fredo bar of a human. Finally, our last open mic performance and the last event tonight. Here's the damsels.
I hope they play Wonderwall.
I swear to God.
me a painful task. And watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand out of me. And watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Just by your concern, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand out of me. See the damage, I'm nothing but a pile of ash. Our surroundings unrecognizable after this hard fight. But I build myself back up again, just to crumble down into your hands. Watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand off of me. And watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Just by your concern, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand off of me. Watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand out of me. Watch me as I burn, watch me as I burn. Just by your concern, watch me as I burn. Eventually I'll learn, watch me as I burn. Keep your hand out of me. Watch me as I burn. Watch me. Watch me as I
Sorry, boys. Pub's closing. Didn't make enough money.
Insurance?
Yeah,